Welcome to the second to last edition from the Trust 2012 New Zealand Bowls Open here at the Henderson Bowls Club. Today we feature the men's triples, the boys from Takapuna led by Murray Matheson, hoping to celebrate their centenary in style. Skippers Murray Matheson with the two Johns, John Valentine and John Saki. They're wearing the blue. They're up against the team in black, the Composite, skipped by Phil Harrison, and the two Bruces. We have Bruce Shan and Bruce McClintock. Now, if the name McClintock sounds familiar, he is the husband of Elaine McClintock, who has won in the triples in 2008 here at Henderson Bowls. And it's time to hand you over to our match commentator, Glenn Lama.
So all set for the Trust New Zealand Open 2012 men's triples final here at the Henderson Bowling Club, and conditions a little bit cloudy, a little bit drizzly, but we're all set for what should be a fascinating conclusion to this particular event here at the New Zealand Open for 2012. With me in commentary is New Zealand squad member Dan Delaney, and Dan, you won 2 titles last year. We've got 2 very good combinations here. It should be a very close and very tight final.
Yeah, looking very forward to it. They're very good draw bowling teams here. They, the blue team put me out earlier on, so I'm hoping they go through and win it. Yes, the blue team from Takapuna, skipped by Murray Matheson, and the other 2 players in the team, John Valentine and John Saki. And they've had obviously a good run through to the final. They've had a couple of very tight wins. They've had a couple of 1-point wins, and their semi-final win was 15-11 over the Jamie Hill-skipped Composite team. And leading off for the black team, Composite team, is Bruce McClintock. So Bruce McClintock, a 64-year-old from Browns Bay on Auckland's North Shore. And now we have John Saki. It's an excellent start from Saki, Dan. Beautiful bowl to start with. Yeah, that's what you want. You know, get off to a good lead. Sets it up well for the rest of the, for the rest of the team coming. So this is McClintock's second. Green's running quite quickly for this final too, aren't they, Dan? Yeah, we timed it 18. It's early on, so the wind's not up yet. Good bowls. If the wind does get up, these bowls of John's are going to be very hard to beat. So John Saki, he has drawn 2 pretty useful bowls to start this one. So here's Bruce Shand at 2, 71-year-old, 12 club titles at Browns Bay.
Yeah, he just played a John's last bowl.
Yeah, the words there of Murray Matheson, a skip. So this is John Valentine now.
Tight. Need a little bit more room to. This one's a metre behind now.
So the Composite side in the black, they've had some good wins in the quarterfinals in the round of 16, comfortable victories. In the round of 32, they had a 1-point win, so it comes down to a lot of how you handle the pressure at the end of it, doesn't it? Those last final few ends.
John's bowling there, you count there.
Yeah, everyone handles it differently. Yeah, some people feel it, some people don't. It's just one of those things, you can't teach it. Going well. I'll run it out.
Well, initially didn't look too happy with it. Just a fraction short. Not a bad effort, though.
Murray Matheson holding 2 here, I believe. It's a good start for them. I want to get off to a good start in 15 games. It's very hard to come back if you get a little bit behind.
So the skips coming down now to have their first 2 bowls of this opening end. 15 ends to decide the triples champions for 2012. A title you won last year, Dan. Love to be out there, I'm sure, defending your title.
Yeah, I was lucky to play with some very good bowlers last year. Get me through to the final.
So here is Philip Harris playing with a bit of weight.
Right.
Still got 2, John?
Yep. Pretty sure. Yep.
So now Murray Matheson, the skip for the Takapuna side. He's 70 years of age. He's won 50 club titles. 50. Outstanding.
That's a big number, isn't it? I don't think I've got 20.
It's all right.
He's a former New Zealand hockey rep too, as Murray Matheson, back in the early 60s. So, and a former A-grade squash player. Very talented sportsman.
Yeah, it does help. You notice the players, when they have come from another sporting background, they do seem to be very good bowlers. Just, I'm not sure what it is, the temperament or just having that experience in other sports.
This is Philip Harris's bowl.
Good bowl.
Good bowl.
Great bowl, Phil.
He's led his team superbly through this tournament so far.
Well, it's tight, Murray. We could be down.
Played in here?
Yep. Yep. Just got to reach this bowl here, mate. That's all.
He's got a lot of chances down here on this backhand. He touches his own bowl in for shot. If he gets around it and gets the other one out, he could get 3.
It's looking good, mate. Come on. Come on.
So the first
One
end.
down. Bad luck, mate. Good ball.
1, 2.
Black.
So 1-2 Philip Harris in the end. So Bruce McClintock's first bowl on the second end. Heavy to start, and here is John Sakey.
Yeah, good bowl on.
Great ball, Johnny.
He started very well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. It's a very, very good start from John. Just needs to keep this up.
Now Bruce McClintock is... His wife is also a very good bowler, Elaine. Won the women's triples titles here at the New Zealand Open in 2008. So he's trying very hard to become,
It's a very good bowl, Bruce. Follow that in, John.
or to match his wife. Don't know who taught who in that family, Dan.
Bruce will probably tell you he taught Elaine.
And vice versa, I suspect.
You play the same, Bruce.
So Bruce Shand now. This is a North Harbour selector and open men's coach. out there doing it for himself today.
Good, just over a metre.
This ball's about a metre behind, so you can count it here.
John Valentine at 2 for the Takapuna team.
Good green.
Yeah, just a metre.
That's a very good bowl. They've got the shot, got one pass what you need. Don't want that jack moving back, not having anything back there to cover it.
So the bowl holding shot at the moment.
I think we might change and play their hand, John.
John Sakey's bowl there.
Beating this bowl.
And Bruce Shand getting in there for 2 shots at the moment.
Yeah, John will want to get another bowl on the head here. They've only got the one. You wouldn't want that bowl to disappear and be 3 down.
Just a touch of pressure here on John Valentine.
Coming.
Philip Harris. Plays out of the Tauranga South Club. They won't be happy with that one, Dan.
His weight was all right. Yeah, he just missed his line. Not sure he's trying to draw that or...
Try, mate.
Your weight was good, Phil. Yeah.
So Harris sticking with the forehand.
Try.
Pretty close. Just beat your last bowl.
So Matheson a chance to get 2, possibly 3.
Yeah, bonus bowl here. These are big bowls. You get there's not many of them you get during the game. You can make them count. They all, you lose a game, win a game by 1 or 2. These are very crucial bowls.
Well, Matheson's blown that though, as you can see the bowl.
Not 3.
I've seen the target by some distance. So they've got 2 shots, looking possibly 3 here. Just 2. So the Takapuna side is on the board, getting 2 shots. This is the Trust 2012 New Zealand Open, the men's triples finals. 3rd end, 15 underway. And leading off for the Takapuna team, John Sakey, who's drawn pretty well so far. Although we'll put the curse on him here.
Yeah, the longer end of what they've been playing. It's nearly full length. The greens at Henderson are quite A lot bigger than most around too.
So this black team is a composite side. 2 players from the Browns Bay Club on Auckland's North Shore. Bruce McClintock leading off for them.
Weight wasn't too bad, John.
Skipped by Philip Harris from Tauranga South. So almost a maximum length end here, Dan, and I guess it could be quite challenging. Or how more challenging is it if the, I guess, bowler like yourself more comfortable playing long, or should he really have to learn to adapt to any length?
Rule of thumb is usually the short, the extremes are the hardest ones to play. The very long or the very short. But yeah, they seem to be struggling on this length. I don't know if what it seems to be. They just haven't played this length. See how they go.
Well, it might be nerves. I mean, all of these 6 players, this will, if they win, it's the biggest title of their bowls career. A lot of club titles and centre titles between them, but no national titles for any of these players.
Yeah, and playing inside this TV rink as well can be very claustrophobic with the hoardings up, and you do get a few variations of the wind and stuff blowing around off the hoardings. And
Bruce Shand, interesting character, 71 years of age. He played club rugby in Wellington, where he has a big sporting history. It's an excellent bowl from Bruce Shand. Well known in the golfing community down there too, Bruce Shand. He's had something to do with Michael Campbell very early on in his career.
Hold up. Hold up.
This one too is looking good.
Ball.
That's Shand's bowl still holding shot.
it's worked out quite well. He's got a touch on the jack, so he's only one down. Bruce, Bruce about to play again. Hopefully he gets another one in there.
Matheson tracking this one.
You're going to come down here, Phil.
So Philip Harris still sticking with the forehand.
He desperately needs to get a bowl in here. Murray just fired that sider down. He's going to play more away with his next one to get that bowl of the jack if Phil misses.
There's a ball.
Yeah, only one down, Murray. Take a little bit more green, mate. Weight was good.
Been bowling since 1978, Murray Matheson. This one's tracking. Again, a bit long, bit heavy.
No, that weight was good for what he connects with that bowl, or he gets underneath onto that jack. He makes a big number. That weight, I think the weight was fine. It's just his direction, just touch off.
locks it up at 2-all in this men's triples final. Men's triples final at the New Zealand Open, and Bruce McClintock, Composite.
Weight's good, Bruce. Weight's good.
So John Saki, 67-year-old, 12 club titles. They're a tight unit, this Takapuna trio. Played a lot of bowls together over the years. And John Saki, after his very good start, his radar's gone a bit missing.
I can feel it, that wind's coming up, but I don't know if they're trying to play it or... Can't notice it out there. There's nothing, no flags to watch blowing or anything like that, but there is a slight breeze. On a green that fast too, they do push the bowl a yard further.
Now Bruce McClintock is starting to zone in a bit better now.
Not bad. Very good.
Saki looks like this one's on target. Look at that. Perfect.
You come this way, Bruce.
I was always told by a great skip that it's easier to take weight off. So your first one, get past, take that weight off, and bowls always come into play. Can't score with them up the green.
Going to be close.
Bruce Shand's bowlers
Oh, not quite. Still under it.
just dribbling away.
This ball. Yeah.
John Valentine, 2 for the Takapuna side. And
Looking good.
this one's looking pretty good. The bowls so far on this end,
Well done, John.
much better.
That bowl of John's at the back is looking real good now.
You just have to come in there again, Bruce. Just one extra couple of
The
rolls.
pressure here on the Composite team wearing black. Bruce Shand has shown us so far that bowling's been pretty effective. So at the moment, the Takapuna
Keep your green, don't be narrow. You
trio
can count
holding
here.
2.
On the centre. Come on, John. Oh, it's coming home beautiful.
That's a great bowl from Valentine. Played a bit wider that time, and it tracked in magnificently.
It's all right.
So Murray Matheson, big opportunity here to
That's staying
really
on,
get
dude.
quite a
Yeah.
advantage for the Takapuna team. Let's see how this one goes.
So did that one.
Still in play.
Well, mate.
very interesting. They both missed it by quite a long way. It does look, must be a lot more difficult than what it's looking.
See it. Coming.
We've got 3, mate.
Well, Matheson's still holding 3.
Just beat your bowl. Yeah.
So this bowl could be crucial in the context of the overall match here. Bessie hits drawing in. Oh, yes. That's a great bowl from Matheson. That's 4 shots to Takapuna. What a brilliant fourth end it has been for the Matheson skipped side. They're out to 6-2 lead. So this is the 5th end now of the men's triples final. At the moment, the Takapuna team in blue have a 6-2 lead. We saw a 4 on the last end, Dan. How crucial is that going to be, do you think, in knowing triples like you do? Is a 4 on an end, how significant is it?
It is significant. You'll see that you pick up a 4. The next end is crucial too. If Murray scores again, it just consolidates and just pushes that lead out a little bit more. And it will. You'll see the final score. That 4 will definitely hurt.
Dan Delaney in commentary with me. Won 2 titles at the New Zealand Open last year, Dan, in the pairs and the triples.
Right.
This end is proving a challenge, isn't it? It is quite interesting to see the quality of bowls in this end compared with the other.
Yeah, I think Bruce and Co were always going to, they had to change it up. They that little bit of jack movement on that last end, it wasn't a lot, but it was, you know, it moved it enough. Like I said, as soon as that jack moves 1.5 yards back, and they had nothing there, they fall down.
So McClintock's bowl. In position at the moment, and Valentine immediately not happy with his bowl at all.
Yep. To come up there, Bruce.
People, you do, when you do score that big end too, the Seiki team, you know, it looks like they've taken their foot off the throat. You know, they score on this end. It just, you know, hardens it up a little bit for Phil Harris and Co to get back into this.
Yeah, playing catch-up is
Coming well too.
something always difficult in any sport, really.
Counting.
Yep, just ignore that. Get round it.
So John Valentine's bowl is on the way, 66-year-old, 13 club titles. Yes, the bowl's not going great here from both sides.
Yeah, you're about 1 metre, Bruce.
Bruce puts another one in here. It's a reversal of what the last time was, wasn't it?
Yeah, well done, Bruce.
This one's looking more likely from Shand.
Nice right to you, Murray.
Just a fraction long. McClintock's shot Bowl still holding shot at the moment. So Murray Matheson with that superb draw on the last end. What's his form like here on this fifth end? Ooh, Matheson's holding shot. Bit of luck there, but you take it.
Yeah, you've always got to take the luck. You've got to have that little birdie sitting on your shoulder in every game you play.
This one from Harris.
Bowl, Phil.
There's a great bowl from Harris.
Still got it.
Yep.
Matheson's
Drawing
bowl
here, mate.
still holding shot though. The one at the top of your screen in blue.
Shaping up to be interesting here. Murray's bowl's short of the head. He needs to get another one there. Phil Harris could attack this, but the problem he's having is that bowl is short of
the bowl, Phil.
He is going to go for it. It's short of the head. All sorts of bad things can happen with bowls short of the head.
He's off target, Harris, I think. Well off target. So things aren't going particularly well for the Composite team at the moment. Another shot to Murray Matheson skip Takapuna team here on this fifth end. And they ease out their lead to 5. It's 7-2.
Are you considering retirement care for your parents but don't know where to begin? Call 0800 765 223 for a free, no-obligation guide from Ryman Healthcare. All of Ryman's friendly villages include independent living, service departments and the very best of rest home care. Many of our villages also provide hospital and dementia care, which means that as your needs change, we can continue to care for you. To receive your free Ryman guide, call 0800 765 223 today.
There is nothing quite as satisfying as a cup of fresh Ceylon tea. In tea, tradition means quality, for it is the traditional art of tea making that nurtures flavor, aroma, and natural goodness.
I devoted my life to tea. My sons and I know that there is only one way to make good tea.
Once you taste my Dilma, you'll never go back to ordinary tea. Return to real tea. Enjoy Dilma. Do try it.
3, 2, 1, boom. There was a time when everything was played by my rules. Father Time's rules. The sun, the moon, the tides, all were under my control. Time marched onwards. No monkey business. But after thousands of years of service, it seems time has caught up with me. Do you fix these?
Not those.
There's been a shift in power. Gets me every time.
Welcome back to the Trust 2012 New Zealand Bowls Open. Now, if you've been following the bowls, you would have noticed New Zealand national coach Dave Edwards taking some of our youngsters through their paces at our under-18 camp.
Righto, guys. Now this is the drive or the full weighted run shot. So we're looking to go right through the ditch. We're in trouble here. We're a couple down, the opposition have outdrawn us, and we've got a couple of bowls left. We're going to either drive that, try and kill the end, or get rid of one of their bowls at least. So it's a full-blooded, right down through the middle, all the way to the ditch. You choose your speed. It's about destroying the head. Okay, let's give it a crack. Yeah, shot. Great shot. Yeah, good shot, mate. Well done. Very good. Great shot.
They're interested. They're interested. Yeah, she's killed it. A very good result. A great bowl.
Eighth end underway in the men's triples final. 10-2, 4 consecutive ends in a row. The Takapuna trio have scored. Dan Delaney, it's been a very dominant performance from them in the last half hour or so. Very dominant.
Yeah, it has been. John's chucked another long end. They were going so well on the short end. I thought they'd stay on them, but he's chucked a very long end again now.
Lovely green, John. Metre and a half to 2 metres.
McClintock's into the ditch.
Come on, run.
Still running, mate.
It's good.
So Bruce McClintock
You can
here.
throw that, Bruce.
His wife won the women's triples at this tournament 4 years ago. Sure he'll be bragging if he can match that around the dinner table tonight.
Going to be pretty close.
They're going to have to try. He's going to have to turn around for them a bit for things to change. Down by 8 shots at the moment. McClintock's got one on target there,
One
though.
down, it's just...
Yeah, it's a better second bowl by Bruce. He's been struggling, but his last couple ends he's been getting them handy. Always good.
Good tight, I think, John.
Yeah, it's nice and open on this side, Bruce.
Yes, Bruce Shand, an interesting character. Had a bit to do with Michael Campbell, as I mentioned, as a young player. Young golfer at Titahi Bay some 20 years or so ago now.
Yep.
Couple down. All green.
John Valentine looking to sneak in here, but again, narrow.
Still here, Bruce. Get to my foot and it's counting.
So yeah, just to finish the story about Bruce Shand, highlight of his sporting career. He attended the parliamentary reception for Michael Campbell after winning the 2005 US Golf Open. Met up with him afterwards, had a chat, meal and a few drinks. So a highlight for Bruce Shand of his career.
Oh, too much.
So here he is, Murray Matheson, leading his team superbly at the moment. Very interesting delivery technique.
Yeah, he's fixed stance. It's not bad for a fast green. He's I'm not sure how he'd go on a slightly heavier one.
Absolutely.
There he is, drawing again. Getting his team the shot.
Maybe not.
Might have just fallen the wrong way.
Still got a couple. I think you got to play here too, Phil. Up there.
Just a bit wide on the head, isn't it? But its weight is excellent.
More than likely 3 down, Murray.
So it comes down to the draw again of Murray Matheson.
Yeah, his last ball is always, it's always a danger ball if Murray's got one left.
So here's Matheson, he just urging it forward.
Yes, baby.
Good ball.
Does it again,
You down
Murray
to that,
Matheson.
Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just play that just through to here.
that last ball, every time. Phil's going to try and reach it and try and push it off the head.
Well, could be a big scoring end for the Composite team if he could do it. Looks like he's wide, well wide. Murray Matheson take a bow.
Yeah, he's playing well, and he just on the draw.
Very well, ladies and gentlemen. Another one for his team.
5th end in a row, 11-2. This is a decisive margin now after 8 of the 15 ends.
No, he's playing, but he's playing the ball, so. 2 ends in a row, he's doing perfect balls. Both times we're holding 3.
Get it.
Right.
Just over a metre, Bruce.
That last ball's about 4 feet, John. So
Just need to apply pressure, I guess, the Composite team. That's one thing they're just not quite doing at the moment well enough, although they did apply pressure in that last end, thinking back to it. It was just Matheson's response.
Yeah, they just need to tighten up a fraction. I mean, you know, half a foot more, and Murray's going to be in strife trying to get there.
About the same over.
It's these three. Made a lot of bowls together from the Takapuna Club. John Valentine, John Sakey on the lead, and Murray Matheson.
Well, then. Well done.
So Valentine's bowl. Holding
You've got a
shot.
yard to draw, Bruce. Just going to run out of it, I think. Good effort.
Same again, John. Beat your bowl if you can. Like this, Will.
So Valentine's bowl again could come into play later. But at the moment, one shot again being held by Valentine.
Yeah. Nothing close again. They're all struggling on this long end. Don't know why they persist with playing it, but not just don't seem to be clicking it.
So Shand with his second and final bowl of this ninth end. Again, that's a pretty disappointing effort from him.
Definitely one of them.
You're allowed to play a bag one now.
You probably wouldn't disagree with that, I think, Dan.
No, Murray wouldn't be happy with that. Got a ton of room to get in there, and he's just sailed into the ditch. Not even by a little bit either.
So Philip Harris. This is a better one from Harris. This is a better one.
Yep, one down to that, Murray.
It'd be interesting here if Phil Harris can hold the shot here. Be interesting to see what tactics they use, what link they play on the next end, because they've been searching. They just have no idea what they're doing at the moment.
And for once, it looks like Matheson hasn't zoned it in that time. So Harris has got the chance with a good draw here to score a 2. Dearly love to get 2. Cut this deficit down. And it looks like it's tracking wide.
Well,
But at least Harris has stopped the rut after 5 consecutive ends of scoring from Murray Matheson. Finally, Harris gets a single on the 9th end. Still a long way back, though. It's 11 shots to 3.
It's interesting here. He's pulled the mat right up. They've gone the extreme. They had to try something different. We'll see if it works.
So a much shorter end this time.
and he waits very good too.
Bruce McClintock staring that one down. See how John Sakey goes for the team in front.
I know Bruce told us that he taught Elaine, but I'm thinking it's the other way around watching this.
Yeah, he's a crafty character, Bruce McClintock. And it's interesting at the toss, the coin toss, to see who went first, Dan. Didn't call the coin until it landed in the head, so it was a very funny moment.
Yeah, very, very interesting. They said to call it, not to call it while it was in the air. And he took the opportunity.
So I don't think John Sakey was too impressed, to be fair.
No, he wasn't. I don't think he was at all.
You can see there's two bowls at the moment, Seiki and McClintock having a good duel in this final.
Bruce seems to have, maybe just chucking that jack has helped Bruce. That second one of his is not bad. It's a holding shot. Hopefully Bruce can add here.
Shand a bit wide on that one.
Yep.
So McClintock's lime fizz coloured ball. The bowler's holding shot just in the moment.
Yeah, John's been playing well too, hasn't he? John Valentine coming down this way. He's picked it quite well.
Yeah, his weight has been very good all the way through, John Valentine.
You'll be just dropping under that one.
So Shand with the narrow delivery this time, looking good from Shand. Just a bit long, but that is a good bowl.
Yeah, they just,
I think we're 2 down.
they just need to keep scoring.
Good drawing to do it. We saw Harris draw a pearler in the last end. It's not far away. So off the forehand side goes Matheson.
Great bowl, mate. Great bowl.
That was a very, very close one. Yeah, that one had just got a bit more contact. No doubt Seiki's bowl would have been the counter. Liking the look of this one. Oh, maybe... He's looking to take it out, is he?
Great ball.
How about that?
I stayed on, John.
Hasn't killed the end.
Yeah, that's... Oh, Phil, sorry, I thought you had another bowl.
So let's see.
Yep, just one. Yep, great bowl, Murray.
Murray Matheson's done it again. He scored a single for his team. So 11th end underway, and John Seiki with the first, and I guess the impact of that too on the Composite team, their opponents, back to a 9-shot deficit. What impact is that going to have on them? If you're a member of the team in black at the moment, how'd you respond?
Yeah, your heart just hit the deck there, didn't it? You know, you're up against it. Murray's playing well. You just, you just need to dig deep and hang in there. It looks like Bruce has done it.
Well, this bowl from Bruce McClintock. That's his best of the game.
I second. crookie.
He's having a bit of trouble. Philip Harris marking McClintock's bowl there.
Thank you. Probably right ahead. Probably they gave him, what happens is they give him back.
So McClintock aiming to do the same again.
No, I've got one for both of us. One down. Off to the little bit. No.
15 ends, remember, this is the 11th end. So 2/3 through this final now. Still a big lead for Murray Matheson and his team. John Valentine on the green at the moment.
Good effort.
You follow down, Bruce. Just got the one. I'm under it. Just out
It's
of
not a bad effort from Bruce Shand.
Yeah, not too bad here. They get a touch on the jack for 4 here, but Murray Matheson's team, they know all they need is a second shot every time now. And, you know, the longer they keep getting just that one in there and dropping one, I think they're going to. Writing is definitely on the wall for them to pull through this game.
Yes, the composite team of Harris is starting to run out of ends, and you called it, Dan. Look at that bowl. Splendid one from Valentine.
Yep, yeah, they're just too consistent at the moment. Like you said, they're running out of ends. It's just time's against them.
So it just comes down to Phil Harris drawing here again, doesn't it, Dan? And trying to make it more than one on the end.
He's got nothing on. He just needs to draw. A slight touch on that jack's not going to hurt him. It's going to, you know, slight touch on the jack for 4.
Murray, they're going to
playing for it, but
bowl out, mate. So I think you should be just drawing to here. You don't get the shot, it doesn't matter. But we need one on this side of the kitty.
We've got 2 seconds, haven't we?
I don't think so. Might have. Oh, it's measure.
I'll just draw, eh?
Yep, you just draw to here.
Interesting to hear Valentine talk there, isn't it, Dan? He's definitely, they're in defensive mode at the moment. Just much of advantage for them at the moment to stop the other team from scoring big.
Yeah, you just got to play cover, play smarter. Murray's tried to get another ball on the other side of the head. But yeah, they just need to limit the options the other team has. That's all they have to do. And they're home and host.
It'd be a dream scenario if Harris could execute it.
No.
Dallywhoop will do. Dallywhoop, drag it.
Oh, he's done it.
Beauty.
Look at that. It's given them 2, hasn't it?
How many? Have a try every now and then.
Three.
3, has it? Well, that ended up being a pretty good bowl in the end, Dan, didn't it?
Phil Harris, the skip.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit of a slide. Great result.
Are you worried about being able to afford the very best of retirement living and rest home care for your parents? Take the first step today. Call 0800 765 223 for your free guide from Ryman Healthcare. In it, you'll find information about Ryman's exclusive peace of mind guarantees that protect the interests of their residents and families. Look forward with confidence to a new chapter in life. For your free no obligation guide, call 0800 765 223 today.
There is nothing quite as satisfying as a cup of fresh Ceylon tea. In tea, tradition means quality, for it is the traditional art of tea making that nurtures flavour, aroma, and natural goodness.
I devoted my life to tea. My sons and I know that there is only one way to make good tea.
Once you taste my Dilmah, you'll never go back to ordinary tea. Return to real tea. Enjoy Dilmah.
Do try it.
Are you ready?
Do it.
He's perfect. He's
100% shark.
We're counting on you, E.T.
This year, we're on a mission to bring you sharks 24 hours a day.
They said they'd do it.
In our biggest Shark Week ever, you'll find sharks on Discovery Channel all day long. Shark Week starts Sunday 7:30 only on Discovery Channel.
Now, to play bowls well, you need a keen eye and a steady hand. And if there's one person at the Trusts Open who certainly has both of those, it's someone who's won 12 Commonwealth Games medals with a pistol, including 2 gold. Greg Yelovich, how did you get into bowls?
I was in the right place at the right time. A friend of mine said, come along and have a go. And from the first one I delivered, I was hooked. You know, being a damn perfectionist like me, you just don't want to leave until you got all 4 on the jack, and you're going to be there a long time doing that.
Have you found that there's some skills that are transferable from pistol shooting to bowls?
Oh yes, definitely. I'd like to think that my strength is the mental side of it. I'm very conscious of making sure that you prepare well for each and every shot. But it probably stops about there. I get a little frustrated that there's no set of sights that I can just wind across 4 or 5 clicks and get the group or the bowls to go in the right place for me.
You're focused, you're shooting, you're looking at a target, very quiet sort of atmosphere. Here can be a bit more, a bit more chat.
Yes, I've had to talk a bit more. In shooting, you're right, you're standing with your earmuffs on and you do your job and you're focused all the way through. Here, the skill is that you've got to talk to your skip and you've got to listen to what the other guy says, and the people next door are shouting and screaming about one of their shots. So yeah, as I said, that hopefully mentally that I have that skill to come in and out each time.
What do you think hooks yourself and others to this game?
It is a very friendly sport. And you meet so many people on the same wavelength. I find that quite enjoyable. And I guess it is that most of them are perfectionists, that if you can do it once, I should be able to do it again. So you just keep coming back and keep coming back. Any
desires to become a blackjack?
Oh, no, I think that's a little bit beyond me. I think that, look, I've seen 2 or 3 of them play. At Delhi, I went and watched some games, and yeah, where I might be able to get close, they get damn close.
But the Trust New Zealand Open, it's a good competition?
Oh, yeah, I love these. Yes, it's a buzz. I mean, you do all your training and you've got to have these competitions to come to. So, yeah, no, I totally enjoy it.
And no thoughts of when the jack slightly moves, you just one day would just want to pull out a piece and just shoot it over?
Sometimes I've got 3 or 4 bowls I'd like to shoot over. There's no doubt about that.
So with 3 ends to play, down by 5, even if the Composite team could score 1 here, it still puts them under more pressure for the last 2 ends.
Yeah, they need to score multiple shots somewhere in the last 3 ends.
That means good draw bowling. And Matheson's, I guess, Matheson's team, their strategy is to just do what Seiki did there.
Yeah, they did opt to go back to a safe approach. They tried to just cover, and earlier on, once you start defending, it's very hard to get yourself back into the game. Hopefully they haven't left their...
I think the play here.
They've got enough of a lead to hold on.
Well, McClintock just a little disappointed with his effort there. He knows that bowl won't come into play.
Looking good, John. Come on, run. Oh, well.
Yeah, well, this one's the shot, and it's a metre behind. Okay. Got to be just round, Bruce.
There goes Shan's first on this 13th end. Crucial that he gets it in play. So that's holding shot at the moment.
That's right. Not quite.
Yeah. I actually like it here now. That bowl there is 5 feet from the jack. You've got to be outside it to have a chance to draw anyhow, and you've got our bowl to work with.
So Shan's first bowl still holding shot there. You can see the green one with the yellow dots on it. What do you call that colour? Sure you got a term for it, Dan?
Green with the yellow speckles. Yeah.
Yellow speckles.
Yep, that's about it.
Got a shot. Yeah.
Never mind.
Sit down, Mark.
Well.
Matheson getting a touch on the jack. Oh, but he's given the shot to McClintock. And we're only 2 ends after this, and Harris is trailing by 5 shots. Holding one at the moment. Dearly loved 2.
Only one down, Murray. 2 seconds.
A little heavy.
You got 2 seconds?
Yep. But you don't want to be quiet.
Last bowl of this 13th end.
The ball. One down.
So just the cautious route taken in the end by Matheson. So that's a single on the 13th end to Harris. 2 ends to play. They trail by 4.
Bruce, you put the mat right on the 2 metres. Put the mat on the 2 metres.
So 2 ends to play. This is the 14th of 15 ends. Just a bit of confusion there about that end that was killed earlier on. So the score at the moment, 12-8 in favour of Matheson's team. There's Seiki, his lead.
Ball here, John. Here. Well done. Come on, run.
It's a good bowl from Seiki to start.
Just want to bet that much, Bruce. Your line was good. You can draw that. And he's still got 4 feet to go.
You're that far short, John. You could put yard on even and you'd just be slightly over the jack.
So it's John Seiki again.
Coming well. Very good bowl.
Well, if you're a member of this Takapuna team,
here,
Dan,
Bruce.
you'd be happy with that.
You played well
Yeah,
down here before. You play here.
Got to be confident.
You're 4 feet too.
Leave that alone. Finishing just over jack level counting would be excellent. Don't be short.
So Valentine, who at 2's been playing superbly all the way through the match. He and Matheson have worked very well together.
Yeah, it's going to finish good.
Yeah, just that little miscommunication on the last end where they thought they had 2 more to play, 1 more to play. You know, happy to go 4 up playing the last
So you're
end,
looking
which
to be
they
just through
made the
here.
mistake of thinking.
So time running out here, big time now for Shand. Every bowl needs to be on the money. They want to claim this title now. And he won't be particularly happy with that.
Okay, draw shot.
Danger now is if John puts another one in here and they get 3, they don't have to play the last end because it's unassailable.
Let's see if Valentine can do just that.
Sorry. Oh well. All right. Wind's got up a bit. Yeah, I can turn off the other hand.
So it's all down to Phil Harris, the skip here, down by 2.
Other side.
Still got one.
Well, they got the shot bowl out, but see that bowl of Seiki's. The black bowl with the white speckles is still holding shot.
Murray needs to get this bowl close. He's only got that 1 bowl holding him out of a few now.
Tight, eh?
Phil Harris going to have a chance here to get at him.
Go under with it, I think. Try.
So in the end, Matheson gets out of jail.
If you're Murray Matheson right now, you're so happy they just played that shot.
Oh, they're only going to drop one shot.
Too strong, eh?
At worst here. In the end, it doesn't really matter, does it? He certainly played like that when he delivered that bowl, so in the end, it's still a pretty good advantage to Seiki, Valentine and Matheson. 12-9.
After 14 ends.
Bruce has started off with a good one here. It's not, not up the track, so he's, they can move that jack back to that.
5 feet.
And consequently, on the other side of the equation, here's John Seiki. You just play defensive, covering type play.
Yeah, you just play 1 for 1. You just matching their bowls, something close to the jack, obviously first. And then,
yeah, you had a lovely line. Don't take too much.
Cover
off
everything,
the field,
everything you see.
Beat your aim.
Well, that 4 on the 4th end has proved the decisive end in this game. And Matheson, a 4, then he followed it with a 1, a 2, a 1 and 1. So a 9-shot unbeaten run there.
Good bowl here, well played.
Yeah, 2 very good bowls here for Bruce to start off with.
That's a yard pass.
Giving themselves a chance.
Very short.
Harris's team have tried hard to play catch up. They've scored the last 6 shots. It was 12-3 at one point.
And nothing like a little bit of desperation.
So that's Seiki on the money for the team in front.
This is a metre behind, and we're just over a metre.
I'm probably a bit ahead, Mike.
Okay.
So Bruce Shand at 2 now for the composite team. Shand and McClintock from Browns Bay, Harris from Tauranga South. Oh, Shand, that's unlucky for him.
Hang on, John, hang on.
Tell you what, this head's shaping up very, very good for McClintock, even though it's moved back there.
Right, the
just gives them a chance. Jack over to that side.
Jack into here, see? There's a triangle here, you split it. Finish in here.
Murray's trying to cover it.
I'm going to try to do that, don't I?
So here's Valentine now, John Valentine.
Looking good. Sit on this one.
Just sliding past McClintock's back bowl there.
Okay, well, any bit of movement into the air is going to make them all count. You play a similar shot to what you played last time.
They're playing it on the right side too. It's easier to play this bowl on the narrow hand. It's set up very nice for them.
It comes down to execution now, though. Can Shand execute it?
Good effort.
Make this one your jack, actually. John, did you finish? Beat that bowl, right out here.
I think that Seiki bowl is going to be a bit of a nuisance for them in the end, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's also giving them something to use. Yeah. Everyone dreams of playing the winning bowl in a big game, don't they?
Ball.
Well, that's a good one from Valentine. Maybe just a fraction strong. Is he targeting the jack or the Seiki bowl here? And what do you think?
Got to be jack. Got to move the jack. If Seiki bowls just set up nice, that the jack's going to move in the right direction for him if he gets it.
So here's Harris's bowl.
Good try.
Remember, Matheson doesn't need to score at all. All the scoring's got to come from Harris. So Matheson, all about covering. He's played many fine bowls through this match, Murray Matheson.
Come on. Come on.
I think he's played a good one here too.
Yes, mate.
Look at that. That is just covering the situation pretty well. So what do you think, Dan? Kill the end? Are you still in favour of that, or Shan seemed to be suggesting maybe a little nudge might pick up that 3. They need to lock it up.
Yeah, I think they're going to try and lock it up. He's not going for the kill. He hasn't driven well today, so.
So it comes down to this bowl for 70-year-old Phil Harris, and it's way off target. It's way off target. The New Zealand Open men's triples title has gone to Takapuna in their centenary year. And look at the delight on Murray Matheson. He has skipped his team absolutely superbly. Well supported by John Valentine at 2. And off the front, John Seiki. 50 club titles to Murray Matheson. And after a long, long career playing bowls, he's captured a national title. Tremendous effort, and he's absolutely thrilled.
Well, Murray Matheson and the 2 Johns, firstly, congratulations on winning the triples here at the New Zealand Open. Murray, would you say the turning point would be that 4th end with the big 4?
Well, certainly gave us a little bit of gap and put us our nose in front, but I think it came early in the game, so there was plenty of time left for them to come back.
I was listening to Dan Delaney in commentary, and you did it in this game in the final as well. He said a number of times he thought he'd won the end and then you'd come back and pinch it off him. So is that a bit of a trait of yours?
I don't know about that. Maybe today a few times. That's what you try and do when you're skipping. I saved a few there with the draw shots, but then I had to run and don't always hit them. But today I had a good run with those. Probably made my draw play a bit funny after that with the weighted shots, but we got lucky. Yeah.
And a little bit extra special winning the New Zealand Open in 2012 because it is Takapuna's centenary, so very big for the club, isn't it?
It certainly is. We're celebrating our centenary on December the 8th and 9th, the weekend, with a full weekend of program of cocktail party and the lunch and special bowls, so it's going to be a big thing.
So there it is, the men's triples final here at the 2012 Trust New Zealand Open has been won by the Takapuna trio of Murray Matheson, John Valentine and John Seiki. They've won this final by 13-9.